Well, hello all you wonderful people out there in YouTube land. Welcome to my new channel. Now, a lot of these videos, at least in the beginning, are going to be aimed more towards beginners than, experienced persons in the hobby of firearms and self-defense and things and such of that nature. Side note, don't let the name of the channel fool you. I will, as time, energy, and resources allow, I will also incorporate hunting stuff into this channel. So, should be a well-rounded GunTube channel. That's the hope, anyway. The goal for this channel, I want to go over basic firearm safety stuff, self-defense practices, best practices for self-defense, training techniques that I swear by that I think would help out a lot of people, and obviously, like I said, we're going to include some hunting stuff and, of course, firearm and firearm accessories reviews, product reviews. I get a new holster, I'm up, throw it up here on the channel. Get a new scope, obviously get a new gun, cool. If I start a project or a build, it'll go on here as well. So, without further ado, we'll get to the very first topic of the very first video. So, make sure the coffee doesn't overflow. Gun safety, basic gun safety. This is, again, intended for someone that is extremely green, extremely raw. They don't know anything about firearms. They didn't grow up in a household with firearms. They think guns are cool and they wanted to get one. And now they're an adult with their own adult money, so now they have one. Depending on who you talk to, there's anywhere between 3 and 10 basic rules of firearm safety. You're talking to me right now, so I'm going to tell you there's 4 basic rules of firearm safety, and these are the same 4 rules that I taught my son, I'm teaching my nephew currently, and that I give to anyone that the basic job briefing that I give anyone that I take out shooting for the first time, just to verify that they know them, and if they don't know them, we go over them. And even if you've been shooting your whole life, it never hurts to hear them again. So, rule number 1, every firearm is loaded until you visually verify for yourself that it is unloaded and there's no ammunition in the chamber and or the magazine. Number 2, always, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, you always keep the booger hook off the bang switch. Alright, finger off the trigger unless or until you are ready to shoot. Number 3, do not point the firearm, loaded or otherwise, at anything you cannot replace. That includes people, that includes pets, that includes livestock, that includes property. So I guess you could say you cannot or do not want to replace. And the final rule, number 4, is always know what's beyond the target. Obviously, in certain situations, that can't be helped. You're in a defensive situation, guys trying to mug you, stab you, shoot you, take your life, harm yourself or a loved one, or even if you're acting in defense of a third party, the threat needs to be stopped. You're responsible for every round that leaves the barrel. And every round that leaves the barrel is a hit. The question is, what did it hit? When practicable, obviously, keep in mind your backstop. Keep in mind what's beyond what you're shooting at, and keep in mind the general direction of where the round's going. Is it going towards an empty lot? Is it going into some woods? Is it going towards a big group of people? Is it going towards your vehicle, your house? Where are the rounds going? Once they hit or don't hit what you're aiming at, what you're intending to shoot, where are those rounds going to end up? Again, this video was intended mostly for novice shooters, but it still doesn't hurt to get a refresher. So thank y'all for watching. Be on the lookout. The very first firearms review, which will come up here in a couple weeks or so, is I'm gonna take a look at, I'm gonna show y'all my Heritage Manufacturing Rough Rider. It's a 22/22 Winchester Magnum revolver.